Dear Ginni Media, how long should my podcast be? As they set off on their podcasting journey, most podcasters experience one of two modes, either a case of total imposter syndrome-induced stage fright, or a newfound love affair with their own voice that simply won't allow them to shut up. Dear listener, if you're finding yourself a little nervous, we find most of the time that practice makes perfect, and repetition is really the key to growing more comfortable behind the mic. As for you babblers, while we at Ginni Media believe that just about anyone has what it takes to become a podcaster, and we'd certainly never want to discourage anyone, there is definitely a downside to creating an overly long podcast. As a rule, we advise that each of your episodes should be approximately the same length so that your listener will know what to expect. That's not to say that the occasional supersized episode or even regular mini-sode don't have their place, but in general, pick a length and stick to it. So, how long are we actually talking? Anywhere from 5 to 45 minutes. Yes, seriously. Depending on what you're hoping to achieve, there is no real minimum, though 20 to 30 minutes is the sweet spot for many podcasters. Length equals value? Ask yourself, do I really need all of this time to get my point across, or will I be searching for topics to fill the time I've allotted myself? If your answer to the first part is yes, then fabulous. Have at it. Just remember that for a successful show, your audience has to also agree with you on length. The last thing you want is for your audience to lose interest and stop streaming halfway through an episode. As for the second part, if you find yourself spinning your wheels for content, please feel free to cut your time. Again, there's no minimum content requirement. So, wait, how long should my podcast be? Like most other things about your show, the answer to that question is in your hands. As long as you make sure that you have a solid plan in place and that your length fits your content and your audience and stays under the 60-minute mark, the choice is yours.